Welcome back to Algebra 2 Semester 1 Final Review. We're doing models for numbers 26 to 29. And this first one, model 26, I tried to finish on the last video but had to stop. So here's the continuation really of that last video. Okay, what we're supposed to do on number 26 is find the slope-intercept form of the line that goes through these 2 points. So we'll first of all find the slope. Give me a second here. Sorry. There, we're back where we were. Sorry about that. And we're going to find the slope. There's a formula for slope that says y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'm going to plug in these points here. 5 for the x, 6 for the y, 2 for the next x, negative 4 for the y. You end up with 10 over 3. So that is your official slope. And then we're going to put that in our point slope form. And lastly, we're going to have to convert it into slope intercept form. So let's see. Let's use this 5, 6. The opposite of 5 is negative 5, and then negative 6 goes in for the y1, and your slope is 10/3. So we'll start by distributing here. 10/3 x, and then it'll be minus 50 over 3. And we'll add 6 to both sides. So you get 10/3 x, and then that minus 50 over 3. But the 6 that I'm bringing over, minus 6 becomes plus 18 over 3. That's also 6. But now you can see I've got common denominators. And finally, I'm just going to consolidate those last two. So I get 10/3 x minus, 32 over 3. Okay, there's the point slope form of the line through 2, negative 4, and 5, 6. All right, model number 27. What we're supposed to do on this one is change this into standard form. It's easiest if you'll clear fractions out of this. In this case, the common denominator, there's only one denominator, and it's a 4. So that gives us 4y, and we should be clearing this fraction here. Minus 3x plus 20. And now the minus 3x comes over here to join the other one. And this one is in standard form. Before I leave this slide here, I'll point out that you have to have a positive number up front. You should have a positive number up front. And if not, change all the signs. And there should be no fractions in the problem. And we took care of that up above when I multiplied through by the least common denominator. Number 28. In this case, we're going to find the slope and the y-intercept of the line. And the easiest way to do that is solve for y here. Divide through by negative 2. And you get y equals 2x minus 6. So here's the slope. And here's the y-intercept. And that problem is done. Okay, problem 29 is the last one I'll do. And there's actually 2 styles of lines you see in that problem. I've got more of them in this than your actual example. You're supposed to do these horizontal and vertical lines. The horizontal lines all start with y. In this case, y equals 4. And in the one below it, y equals negative 2. The vertical lines are always x equals. So x equals negative 5. And then it's a little hard to see, but there's a blue line there on top of the y-axis, and that's x equals 0. So any horizontal line, you put y equals, and then wherever it crosses. And any vertical line, you put x equals. And that takes us all the way through problem 29.